Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, traders. This is John House speaking. I hope we're all doing well today, and we're enjoying the great volatility that is out there on the actual markets today. Today, I'm going to do another video. A few stocks that is recommended by one of the traders on my database and on my free forum and on my free database. You know who you are, Clayton. So this is for you, sir, and also a few other traders on my forum also have let me know what you want. Don't worry, I'll be covering your stocks in the next coming couple of videos. Okay, so I'll cover every single one of the stocks that I recommended. If you want to be able to, if you want me to cover a stock for you, please let me know. Shoot me an email at support@tradinginvestingforyou.com. At support@tradinginvestingforyou.com. Let me know. Shoot me an email with the actual stock you want me to review, and I'll be gladly to help you out and review the stock and see where the stock out. So okay, so we're going to review a couple of stocks today. The first one we're going to view is NAB. Now, if you look at NAB in recent times, let me just open NAB up now. Look at NAB in recent times. It actually went up through here and then got slammed down through here. Now, that's because most people know, at the end of July, which it is right now, you see the banks really going into basically there's a lot of debt basically behind the banks there and so basically they didn't like it and basically it came down real hard. So and you find ANZ, this is NAB with National Australia Bank right now limited on the Australian stock market. You look at Commonwealth Bank and Westpac and St George. You know, or every single basically the financial sector is down heaps because of this. Okay, so just be very careful of the volatility out there, but there's still some really great opportunities out there to take advantage of the actual market. But right now we're looking at NAB, and we can see that NAB has got slammed to the downside because of this, because of fundamental news. But one thing I want you to realize is technicals. The technicals do play a big game of what the market does, and the technicals they actually do bounce off support and resistance lines and stuff like that. So right now we can see we've got a fair bit of gaps all over the place. So what I like to do is I'm going to bring up my weekly chart here. Okay, I'm going to go to my weekly chart. Now I'm going to compress my weekly chart up just a little bit there. Now look at this. The people say in life that things happen for a reason, okay? Things happen for a reason. And you can notice how the market ran up through here and hit this level, and people say, oh, the sellers actually dropped this down through here because of the fundamental news. Okay, so that actually did happen, but I believe that there was a resistance through here as well, which actually was stopping it. Now let's go to a weekly chart and let me show you what I mean. Look at a weekly chart. Now if I just draw a trend line from here, I'm just going to pick up this peak through here. Look at this, right there. Now look at that. We have a bit of resistance through here, and as I drew the exact same line, look where the market came right up through there. Now if I bring up my daily chart again, look where it actually stopped right there, right on it, just closed above it, and look what happened. It got slammed to the downside. So what I'm saying is that technically this was at a resistance anyway. And to me, if I just once again look at the weekly chart and continue on doing my analysis, look, I just grabbed the exact same trend line, and now I'm going to the weekly. I'm on the weekly chart right now. Remember, always do your analysis on the weekly chart and time your way in on the daily chart. Also use the intraday, but if you want to learn more about that, come to our trading room and I'll teach you in live time how to use the intraday charts to trade as well for short term. But if we have a look through there, we can see that that's creating a bit of a channel now through there. Okay, and you can see the market came down through here, came up, which was resistance, now finding support and now popping to the upside. Coming down, now finding a bit of support, and now ran up, hit resistance, and it also found resistance through here. So if I go back over to my daily chart now, look what actually happened. This is the daily chart. The market actually ran up. The market was already at resistance. So yes, the fundamental news did come out and all this sort of stuff, but really we were at resistance. We were at resistance in a forming channel, and look, that's the channel we're looking at on the weekly chart. Okay, so this is why it's really important to look at the big picture. Okay, look at the forest. We always trade the trees, which is our daily chart, but it's really important to look at the forest. And by looking at the weekly chart and just by a simple trend line analysis, you can identify these major support and resistance levels and expect the bounce. So to me, the fundamentals did come out, but it was at resistance, so you would expect sellers to come in there anyway, so you wouldn't be long. Okay, so that's the sort of stuff I teach day by day by day, every single day in the trading room. So come down to my website. It's tradinginvestingforyou.com. Come down, and I'm gonna shoot you a free video and all that sort of stuff on the brand new trading room. Come in, and I teach you all this analysis on every single different stock that I look at through every single day of the market open. So that's NAB right now. We can see right now it's at that level, and we have probably a bit of support and resistance going down through this level through here. That's about the $25, say 60 mark, $25.60 mark. But as you can see, as of late, the markets just keep coming down, supported at that support line, and now recently, just looking at yesterday, we can see it actually broke below that. So it does look like some downside action is coming away. It does look like the overall market is bearish, but even though the market is bearish, doesn't mean we can't make money. For example, we made a Santos trade, and we made some really good profits out of that Santos trade. It was a 75% return on one trade. But as the market was falling, we made a trade, and as the market was falling, we made a 75% return on investment in the actual trading room. So again, once again, come down to my website. I'll shoot you all this free information about the trading room. You'll love it, I guarantee it. So that's NAB. Let me go check out another stock, and this one here is Newscrest Mining. Okay, NCM. Now once again, one thing you got to do is remember, go over to the weekly chart and compress your chart up a little bit. Okay, so you can really see what's going on. Now if I compress my chart up a little bit, and let me bring this over through here, we can see one thing. If I just draw a trend line from here through to here, we can see that that trend line there going back. This is the start of A3 back here. Okay, this is the start of A3, start of A4. You can see that this trend line there has been holding ever since. Okay, that's what it's the importance of big picture analysis. If you do your big picture analysis, you're keeping yourself in check of where the major support and resistance lines are there. Therefore, you're not going to go against those. Therefore, you're going to use them for your benefit to actually trade and have a high probability trade. If I just draw another trend line up and probably through there, and what we have through there, we have a bit of resistance, became support, broke through, and look at it right now. Became what? Resistance. Okay, so because that became resistance, we know exactly where that's at now. So that's for the upside. But if we have a look what's actually happening right now at recent times, that's bouncing between support and resistance. But if I open up my chart now and have a real good look, this is what's happening on our weekly chart now. We can see that we've had a bit of a a bit of a channel forming. Okay, and once again, I do this every single day, this type of analysis, but in much more depth with the indicators, the moving averages I use in absolute depth to show you why things are working and why things are not working. Really simple analysis can actually benefit you for your trading career. So make sure you take advantage of what you have in front of you. So right now we can see that we are channeling right now. You can see the market actually bounced off right here, and you think, why did it bounce off here? Remember when I compressed my weekly chart up again? I had that trend line that I drew just a little while ago. That's why it bounced off there. And we have support and resistance. So markets bounce off support and resistance levels all day long. If you have a look at historical data, that's all that happens. So if we go over to our daily chart now, we can see that this is a sideways downward channeling stock. And that's what's happening right now. We could be having a bull run to the upside through here. Or should I say, yeah, a bull run in an overall bearish market. So that's what could be happening right now on this particular stock. So we could be having a bit of a run because it had a pop up to the upside, but it has came down back inside the channel. So that's all we have for you today. Make sure you look after your financial future. If you have any questions or anything you want me to review, including some charts, please let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out there. Until next time, please take care of yourself and one another. Bye for now. Trade in the stock market is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee your profit from the information provided. The information in these videos is meant for educational purposes only. That being said, I've been trading the market profitably for many years. So please, do your own homework and make sure you look after your current financial situation.